So I just thought it was thoughtful for me to bring a candle and some flowers, something that's from my heart.
Right at 10, heartfelt tributes are pouring in, honoring the 4 lives lost in a devastating helicopter crash on Houston's east side. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, tonight we now know the victims of the crash were 3 members of a family touring the city before the tragic crash.
There are still many unanswered questions about the pilot, the flight plan, and the tower. We're working to get those answers for you. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at the scene tonight with new information about the flight's pilot, or the flight the pilot took right before the crash. Bryce, tell us what you know.
Yeah, Keith and Daniela, there are still a lot of questions tonight about what went wrong on this flight, but we do know from FlightAware data tonight that this chopper appears to have made the same sightseeing path around downtown at least twice yesterday before flying a bit further to the north when this last flight turned deadly. The Robinson R-44 helicopter went down just before 8 p.m. Sunday. This surveillance video showing the moment it hit a communications tower.
There was a helicopter hit a red and white telephone tower.
It was on top of a tour helicopter.
Just days before the crash, the Federal Aviation Administration warned pilots through a notice to air missions, known as a NOTAM, that lighting on the 1,000-foot tower may not be operational. But this video shows a light illuminated at the top, while the rest of the tower, built in 1987, appears dark. We've also learned this tower was a known obstruction for pilots in this area. Tracking data from FlightAware shows the chopper taking off from Ellington Airport, and while traveling at just 600 feet, it stops on the map 9 minutes into the flight.
This particular airplane does not have a flight data recorder, and it's not required to.
The National Transportation Safety Board now on the ground, collecting wreckage scattered through the neighborhood.
It's a pretty complex scene, so we're being meticulous in how we approach this.
Florida-based SBA Communications bought the tower from Univision last month. A spokesperson telling KPRC2 the NOTAM was in place for this site in order to exercise caution during the change of ownership. When pressed, the spokesperson wouldn't specifically call lighting the reason.
Do you know anything about issues with the lighting on the tower?
Not at this time. I'm not aware. We haven't gotten that far into the investigation.
And roads around this chopper crash site do remain closed tonight. People who live in the homes around here tell me investigators have been combing through this neighborhood, in some cases finding body parts and blood in their own backyards. Tonight we know that more federal investigators from the NTSB are on their way here to Houston to find out what went terribly wrong. We're live in the East End tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Bryce.